Wow.
StarField Stories. 7 years old, that's when it first began. That's when I wrote my first children's story. I showed it to my parents when I was close to being finished, and they were so proud that they encouraged me to keep writing. And I wanted to keep writing on this story, and I did. And then I wanted to write other stories, so I did. And one story would present another story, and one story would become part of another story. And then there were just so many stories that I had to create StarField Stories. StarField was a place that I grew up in my happier years as a child. It was a wonderful place. It was up on a hill, on lots of land where I could overlook the city. And my father would walk me up to the top of our property and look down over the roof of the house and down over the trees, down to the freeway, and then on into the lights of the city and say, "Be proud of where you live, because not many children are as fortunate as you to have a place like this, to have a view like this." And this is exactly why I'm happy you're watching this presentation. You know, we're told as children to imagine, to dream big. Imagine you can have whatever it is you want. Imagine you can do whatever it is you want to do. But then as we get older, we're discouraged, and we're even ridiculed and chastised by those around us because we do have dreams still, and because we do want to imagine big still. I'm going to ask you right now to just imagine the place that you see here, right now. This place. Imagine this place being the new location, the headquarters, if you will, for StarField Stories. A place that children can identify from first glance and say, "That's StarField. That's where I want to go this summer. That's where I want to be. That's where I want to go and see where Fuzzy McKenzie gets created. Where Marvin and his kooky spooky friends are. Where Krusty Bigglebones lives. Where Little Lou actually says who says. Where Captain Starfield himself sets sail from the Hudson Harbor off into the world." This is exactly where I want it to be. Now understand, I can't do this on my own, and I don't want to. I'm building a team of people that are emphatic about imagination, emphatic about creativity, and emphatic about believing and having dreams. Now I'm calling on what I would coin it as fairy Godfunders. People of note, people established, people that are philanthropists, that care about education, that care about children, that care about growth, that care about creativity, and care about inspiration. Help us bring StarField Stories to life in this exact location. Just imagine StarField Stories. Be a part of our growth, become a part of our history, and be a part of our family.